farmer woke up smiling when he opened up his front door, watching the downpour. I bet the weatherman is happy how much time he gets to talk about how it's coming down. The flowers gonna grow, the grass is gonna green up. It's all good, but the best thing about the rain is hearing it on the tin roof. Second that we wake, no, we can take the day from me and you. Wrapped up in each other, tangled sheets under the covers while the world is spinning. Without us in it, we can stay and get a getaway. That's the best thing about the rain. Best thing about the rain. Can't wait to sit up in this bed and have another cup of coffee that you brought me. Maybe we can binge a little Netflix, steal another long kiss and slip back in. Most people just curse till they finally see a rainbow. I guess they don't know the best thing about the rain is hearing it on the tin roof. Second that we wake, no, we can take the day from me and you. Wrapped up in each other, tangled sheets under the covers while the world is spinning. Without us in it, we can stay and get a getaway. That's the best thing about the rain. Best thing about the rain. Ooh, the flowers gonna grow, the grass is gonna green up. It's all good, but the best thing about the rain is hearing it on the tin roof. Second that we wake, no, we can take the day from me and you. Wrapped up in each other, tangled sheets under the covers while the world is spinning. Without us in it, we can stay and get a getaway. That's the best thing about the rain. Best thing about the rain. Ooh, best thing about the rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Sitting in a bar, minding my own business. Our story starts. Hey girl, whose seat is this? I said it looks like yours. Then you sat down. Yeah, baby, ain't it crazy how now we're talking hometowns, home teams, high school memories. Don't know you, but feels like I do. Now we're talking tattoos, breakups, Jesus straight up. Every record under the moon. We're even saying things we ain't gotta say out loud. That kiss is what I'm talking about. Now we're talking. 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 One drink turned to a couple whiskey sours. Got lost in you for the next 6 hours. And the next 6 days turned into the next 6 months. Yeah, baby, just look at us. Now we're talking future top drawers, left sides all yours. Spot under my bed for your boots. Now we're talking trading spare keys, meet the families, how to make my daddy approve. We're even saying things we ain't gotta say. say out loud. That kiss is what I'm talking about. Now we're talking. Cushion cut, string of cans on a truck, mid-September saying I do's. Now we're talking first house, red brick backyard, couple kids, tire swinging acre or two. We're even saying things we gotta say out loud. That kiss is what I'm talking about. Now we're talking.
Her name is Genevieve Fisher. That is called Now We're Talking. And before that, Best Thing About the Rain. We've got a lot of rain coming this weekend, so get ready for it if you're in Branson, Missouri, or anywhere near that area. But I am right smack in the middle of Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And welcome to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday. Every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row tonight. We'll have one more from Genevieve Fisher in just a moment. I'm also going to be doing a great radio interview with her in the very near future. And tonight, I've got 2 great radio interviews as well. Phil Magara is going to join me in hour number 1, and then BB Ann from Canada in hour number 2. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show. I am live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm also live on TikTok, hanging out over here at Tim Kelly On Air. Any one of those has a chat room. Come in all of them, say hello, and tell us where you're listening from. We would love to hear from you, and we hope you enjoy what we're going to call New Country's Best all night on the radio. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the other stations that replay this program. We've got great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, and we are also on Tailgate Radio, Tailgate Country Radio out of Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio, KWradio.com, and of course all the major streaming platforms like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Pandora, wherever you stream music. Just Google search The Tim Kelly Show and you will find me, and I'm not hard to find, ladies and gentlemen. This new music finds me too, and I love it. How about the third one from Genevieve Fisher? It is called Nothing With You. Let's do that for the next 3 hours, all right? On The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Hey baby, I know you wanna treat me right. Take me out, show me off, show me a good time. But hey baby, we can save it for another night. Looking at you right now, I got someone else in mind. We can ditch that hot on a 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the 2 of us alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do others alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do, yeah, all I wanna do is do nothing with you. Hey, baby, I'm thinking maybe we can ditch that high dollar 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do, yeah, all I wanna do is do nothing with you.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I messed it all up. I tore us apart. Left you standing there with a broken heart. I see your face in the firelight glow, and I'm haunted by the love I let go. Baby, please won't you hear my cry? I tried to fix it, Lord knows I tried. This wrong I've done, it's tearing me apart. I can't make it right, but you've got my heart. The road I'm walking is cold and alone. Each step reminds me of what I've disowned. I'd give the moon, the stars and the rain just to hold you close and ease this pain. Baby, please won't you hear my cry? I tried to fix it, Lord knows I tried. This wrong I've done, it's tearing me apart. I can't make it right, but you've got my heart. Nights grow longer, your voice fades away, but still I'm hoping to see that day when you'll believe these words from my soul. Without you, darling, I'll never be whole. Baby, please won't you hear my cry? I tried to fix it, yet tears multiply. I left a scar, I broke us in two, but my every prayer is just for you.
Song number 2.
Better choose wisely, don't settle for less. Take your time, find the one who loves you the best. Treat her right, love that girl, protect her with your life. Tell her the truth even when you're scared to. She'll stand by your side, have your back through every fight. Don't take the power of her love for granted. She's a seed of heaven deeply planted. She'll take your name and make it her own. Turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear. She'll be the flame when the world turns cold. She's fierce and bold. She's sweet as sugar but hotter than fire. A mix of kindness and burning desire. She's the medicine that heals your soul, or the poison that'll swallow you whole. Her heart's a place where rivers run deep, but break her trust and you'll lose your sleep. She'll take your name and make it her own. Turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear. She's the medicine that heals your soul, or the poison that'll swallow you whole. Her heart's a place where rivers run deep, but break her trust and you'll lose your sleep. She'll have your back through thick and thin. With her by your side, you'll always win. She's a strength you'll never fully measure. Her love's both a challenge and a treasure. She'll take your name and make it her own. Turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear.
His name is Mike Carlisle. He is live with us right now over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air, hanging out with us, chatting and listening to his own songs on the radio. That's pretty cool, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The Love I Let Go. Before that, before this next one, second song was called Choose Wisely. If you're going to check out country radio, ladies and gentlemen, choose wisely. If you want real country music, you need to check out the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We are live on that website right now. Scroll down just a little bit and you'll see a radio player that says Radio Boss. Hit play on that. That is the live show right now, and there's also a QR code underneath that player. You can scan that QR code with your mobile device, save it to your phone, and every Thursday and Friday night at 7 o'clock Central, you will hear live audio on there, and you can take us with you wherever you go. If you leave the house or get in your car, sync it with your Bluetooth. Sounds great in your radio speakers, and that's real radio, isn't it, when you're playing it in your car? Mike Carlisle's the third one in the triple play is called Let Me Go, and then Phil Magara is going to join us on a live radio interview right after that. So here we go. Let Me Go. Mike Carlisle's on KICR, Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
Well, baby, if I'm not your forever, just say the word and I'll be gone. Had a wild time riding through the highs and lows, but these feelings are too strong to ignore. So tell me now, do you feel the same way? 'Cause I can't shield my heart from all this pain. Your truth came easy, but it broke me apart. I thought you wanna hold on to my heart, but you let me walk away without a fight. Hurt me deeper than you ever realized. Gave you my all, now I'm finally free. Took my time, but I'm healing me. There ain't a cloud in the sky where I stand. So let me go, baby, if you can. Please stop knocking. Don't don't you see? You had your chance, but it wasn't meant to be. You play with my heart now, it's time to move on. I know my worth and I've been feeling so strong. If you weren't sure, I can't trust your call. I can't play this game, I've given it my all. Baby, don't come knocking on my door. I gave everything but can't take no more. You set me free but chained me to the pain. Your wild side won't pull me in again, so I'm asking you, please let me go. You had your shot, you let me walk out slow. You only get one chance, it's true. Let me go now, I've got better things to do. It's been a wild ride, but I'm done with this game. Catching feelings I can't hide, but I'm breaking the chain. I'll find my peace and I'll learn to be whole. So please don't come around, it's time to let go. So baby, don't come knocking on my door. I gave my all, but I can't give no more. You set me free, now I'm standing tall. Your wild side won't catch me at all. Now I'm asking you, please let me go. You had your chance, it's time you know. You only get one chance not to. So let me go, baby, start anew.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played, and these next 3, you get to hear the stories behind them as well. Phil Magara is with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. It's sure good to have a visit with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the show, and it's great to have you on the program as well. You got some great traditional country music, and you are from the great state of Arkansas, not too far from Branson, actually.
No, sir. Yeah, I'm right here in the heart of things.
There you go. And we go down and see my brother and his wife down there in Bella Vista quite a bit. And then Sharice Carver, she's on the board of directors for my Branson Opry thing that we're putting together, and she's down there in Rogers, Arkansas, too.
Yeah, yes, it's a beautiful part of the state and a beautiful part of the United States. And as traveling the United States to do shows and entertain, we're always glad to get back home because I was born and raised here, and I never did relocate from where I was at. I go, everywhere else and record in Nashville quite a bit, record in Branson quite a bit, and record in Austin quite a bit. And but I got a magnet here. It's called the Ozark Mountains.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
In fact, the mountain I live on, I named it Music Mountain. So.
Man, I love that. You grew up living our lifestyle that we want. Me and my wife love that log cabin lifestyle, and you grew up in a 1-bedroom, or a 1-room, actually, log cabin down in Spring Valley.
Yeah, it was there's 7 of us kids, and usually about 7 cousins hanging around, and of course we had a occupation of farming and survival. It was a benevolent deal. I mean, everybody worked together, to make it through it. But it was it was the best of time. It was a hard time, but it was great. I mean,
yeah. Absolutely. You started playing the guitar when you were about 5 years old. You watched your brother and your cousins and where they put their hands and everything, and they started picking and playing in church, and that's how you picked it up.
Yes. And I always had the attitude about anything that I would set my mind to do. If somebody else could do it, I surely could. So
Right.
I just, not to sound arrogant or anything, but music has always, the good Lord has blessed me. With the ability to play and the ability to write songs and tell a pretty good story in a lot of songs. And be careful what you say around me, Tim, because I got to warn you, I write songs about anything and everything, including my friend. So if you become my friend, you're sure enough free game.
That's what I saw. Yep. Well, we're friends already, man. Your music is
Oh,
great,
you
and
bet, yeah.
that's what brings us together. And music does that in general, doesn't it? Brought your family together. You did it in church, but I'm sure that's the first thing that happens at a family reunion or a family gathering. You all get the guitars out and the instruments and pick and play songs.
Yeah, that's my all of my family is multi-talented. From fiddles to banjos to mandolins to you name it. We of course, my dad was an old time fiddle player. My uncle was an old time fiddle player, and a lot of his uncles and all on. My family was a very large family.
Yeah.
Like I say, in my immediate family, I had 7 brothers and or seven kids. 5 brothers and sisters. And the thing about most of the music is that the songs that I write, it's a blessing from the good Lord. Because I write religious songs, I write country songs, I write love songs, I write even some rock and roll songs that my dad used to really chew me out about. But back in the day, he called it hippie music. And I always laughed about that because he was an old timer from the word go. But
wow.
But everybody has their own flavor, and I had a little radio I'd listen to when I was a kid, and my dad would tell me to turn it off because we had to work tomorrow, So.
Yeah, got to pay the bills.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
your first song that you wrote was 8 years old. You wrote "Nighttime in Old Kentucky." Tell us about that.
Well, I was in Jones Elementary School in Springdale, Arkansas. Harvey Jones used to have JTL truck lines, and he built that school. And I had a teacher, Miss McDaniels was her name, and she was quite the poetic teacher. She loved poetry and these little sayings like from Abraham Lincoln and Einstein, and these quotes. And so our semester test was to write a poem. And so I started out writing a poem, and it turned into a bluegrass song. So knowing, I listened to Mac Wiseman and Bill Monroe and Jim and Jesse and the Louvin brothers. I mean, I don't know. I had a broad spectrum of music.
Yeah.
And it was too easy to write the song rather than write the poem.
I'm looking at some of your comparisons to Hank Williams and Willie Nelson in your songwriting capabilities. That doesn't get much better than that.
Well, some of the peers in the music business, from Charlie Louvin, which I toured with quite a bit and worked with quite a bit, of the Louvin brothers. Billy Walker. Billy was a great guy, and Razzie Bailey, and some of that stuff that's in that literature there. That's compliments from them or acknowledgments from them, about what and I appreciate those folks. I loved every one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You had your own band called the Running on Empty Band, and in fact, you won Arkansas CMA Entertainer of the Year back in 2019 with that band. That's awesome.
It was, and that a lot of people like award shows. A lot of people don't, but this is a thing that was set up for Arkansas entertainers, and it's a great thing for everyone in the state, and it acknowledges a lot of talent.
Yeah. Well,
I've got some awful good talent.
I've got a few on my trophy shelf just to the right of me here in the studio in Branson too, and you always remember those because you remember where you were and the work that it took to get you to that point when that award came about.
Yes.
And it's a lot of fun though being recognized for your achievements, isn't it? And when other people do that, boy, that really makes you feel good.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, that makes you feel good, and when you have ambition in the music business, I mean, a little bit of inspiration sure helps out too.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a great duet here with a gentleman by the name of Ed Bruce that we're going to play in one of your songs too. It's called "Stubborn Cowboy Pride." I love hearing the stories about duets and how they came about. How did you pull this one off with Ed Bruce, and who is he?
Well, Ed Bruce, if you think back, "Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys."
There you go.
I Die that Tanya recorded, Tanya Tucker. Tanya also recorded Wish I Knew the Man a Little Better, Turn My Mama On. And Ed was a notorious singer-songwriter and from Kaiser, Arkansas. But I knew Ed for many years and, been in the entertainment business. And we became instant friends. And Ed was also on the TV show The Maverick with James Garner. He was a sheriff back in the 80s.
Right.
And Ed was in lots and lots of movies, and he Buck Owens had a song called "Act Naturally," and that's what Ed Bruce did. He was just himself on all those shows. He didn't need a script because he could. But the Stubborn Cowboy Pride song, I have an album called "Family Affair" that Freddie Hart graciously named it, and the song that I wrote there, Ed has always been known for being a cowboy. And the song actually came around in Huntsville, Arkansas. There was a boy named Dale Cartmel that was all the girls kind of liked, and he when he'd break up with one here, another one would come along. Anyway, they had a little argument the night before, and of course, he worked for his uncles at the feed store and loading feed. And anyway, they were ribbing him about staying up all night and listening to those girls argue. And anyway, that if you listen to the lines in that song, it'll tell the story. It never mentions Dale's name, but it tells the story about it. But it was just I don't know, it's just a spur of the moment thing. When you hear something and you jot it down in your mind, and the song kind of wrote itself. So.
Absolutely. Recently became familiar with who Ed Bruce is for writing Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys, and Waylon and Willie made that song famous, and they used to have a theater here. They shared one called the Old Branson Star Theater right here behind the Olive Garden on the 76th Strip.
Yes.
And so, that's good stuff. And he is fantastic, Ed Bruce. So that's good stuff. Tell me about this first song, because I've played it quite a bit, and I absolutely love it. And you got this deep baritone voice in the world of country music. Bars and a Bible.
Well, that song, somebody asked me one time, said, how come you write all these honky-tonk songs and love songs and cheat songs? How come you never wrote like David Allen Coe, how come you never wrote a song that included prisons or anything else? So, that was kind of I took it as a challenge. So, and there's a hook line in there that my son came up with. He said, I'm going to tell you this. Of course, my kids, they all go to church pretty frequently, and about every Sunday, But they one of them mentioned, that about sinners being in church as well as they are everywhere else, and so and anyway, the line was brought up, in a room full of sinners, you're not alone.
Yeah.
So in lieu of the folks that are incarcerated, I wanted to be respectful to all sides. They're in there for a reason, but yet, it don't mean that the good Lord's not watching over them. So
right.
But that song, it just I don't know. Ben Isaacs fell in love with it. Ben's playing bass on that song, and Randy Kurz playing dobro, and Janae Flinter from Springdale, Arkansas, won the CMA 5 years in a row. For the musician of the year. She's doing the fiddle work on there, but but it was just a song that crafted itself, so to speak. I wanted to do something that could be considered a song of faith, but also a reality song.
Yeah, absolutely. So many do turn to the Bible after they get incarcerated behind those bars, don't they?
Yes. That's what I understand, and I thank the good Lord that I've never wound up there. Of course, I try to. Other than having a turn signal go out and get pulled over every now and then, when you're traveling. But I love the policemen. I do not want their jobs, and but I am very thankful for what they do,
Yeah, same here. I work closely with a lot of those folks too in what I do when I'm not on the radio. So I absolutely love that. And we're going to play that, and then we're going to come back and play your duet with Ed Bruce. And then the third song is called Frisco. We want to hear the story behind that one too here in just a little bit. We got Phil Magara with us tonight on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. We're playing New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday, and we'll be back and talk with him right after Bars and a Bible.
That sun's coming up another day. You bow your head, give thanks and pray. You wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible. Bars and the Holy Bible. You promise and swear to tell the truth. In a court of law on a good book too. You wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible. Bars and the Holy Bible. The sun's coming up another day. Bow your head, give thanks and pray. You wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible. Bars and the Holy Bible. Bars and a Bible. Bars and the Holy Bible.
His name is Phil Magara. That is called Bars and a Bible. You just heard the story behind it, and such a great song. Thanks for sending that my way. I appreciate that. And the other two we're going to play are just as good. Folks are in for a treat tonight having you on. It's been a pleasure already.
Oh, I'm enjoying this, Tim.
Yeah, me too. We were talking off the air.
Interviewed, but you're one of the most gracious hosts I've ever interviewed with.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, we were having as much fun off the air. We were talking about Branson and the history of country music here. And at the time that he was here, Roy Clark and his Roy Clark Celebrity Theater, you had an offer to work for him, but you were busy raising a family and taking care of that, so you declined that offer.
Well, I had to. I had 3 kids. I was raised as a single parent, and my kids, they all went to school here in Huntsville. They were born here in Madison County, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all 3 wonderful kids. And, you know, and I didn't feel like I'd be doing them justice by uprooting them and
Yeah.
taking off. And I'm not slamming anybody else for whatever avenue they had to take to pursue their careers in the music business or whatever. But my obligation was to my kids first.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it is. It's always God first, and then family, and then your career, and things like that. You know, and it all just kind of falls into place. You know, God has a purpose, and you know, whatever that purpose is, a lot of times we don't know it when an opportunity
Well,
comes.
that's exactly right. I mean, we don't know what his plan is, but he'll let us know what it is.
Absolutely. You know, and we have to struggle with that to say yes or no to those kind of opportunities, you know, and you no doubt did the right thing. You got some great kids, and they're probably adults now, huh?
Oh yes.
I bet you're a grandpa. How many grandkids you got?
Well, I got 13.
13. How about that? Baker's dozen.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And we wouldn't trade those for the world, would we?
No. The super personalities.
Absolutely. And I saw that you like to do a lot of cool stuff like I do away from music. You like to hunt and fish, and you love baseball, too. I do, too.
There's nothing better, you know. I'd heard back when I was a kid that Hank Williams Sr. listened to baseball when he was traveling, you know, doing shows. And, you know, and as many road trips that we've made in this United States, that's what we do. When we're driving of a night or something, if we can find a ball game on the radio, we'll just sit there and just keep driving and be playing baseball in our mind, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I've got a baseball tattoo on my arm. I love the Kansas City Royals, and I kind of, as a young man, grew up watching them because I grew up 90 miles from Kansas City. But I was telling you that my grandparents in Webb City, Missouri, used to bring us to Silver Dollar City down here in Branson every year and get us season passes to that theme park and all of that. And that kind of started almost a tradition of coming down here. And I thought, man, what a cool place to live. And eventually I made that move about 12 years ago now, almost 13. So, yep, we love Branson here, and boy, it's just beautiful. And you mentioned these Ozark Mountains. We have them here too. It's something else, isn't it?
Yep. In fact, my latest song that I wrote, I usually write, I don't know, half a dozen songs a week. But it includes the Ozark Mountains in it. So I'll get that cut this summer and get you a copy of it. I think you're really gonna. Fall head over heels for it.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, there's a group here that maybe have a little bit of country music, but they're called the Ozark Mountain Daredevils, and they
I love those guys. Yeah.
they are quite the guys, and they also write jingles like O'Reilly Auto Parts, and some of those jingles you still hear on the radio. They wrote that. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're a talented bunch.
They sure are.
I've enjoyed their music forever.
You're a talented gentleman too, so keep doing your thing. And if you get something new you want to promote, be sure to hit me up. This has been a lot of
Oh,
fun.
don't worry. You're going to be my first call on it, Tim.
Well, thank you so much. I got your number saved in my phone too. Let's talk about your third song we're going to play tonight called Frisco. Tell us about this one.
Frisco is a song that back in the day I toured the United States doing a show. I had a contract with an outfit. We done shows for Lowe's, Home Depots, all the HEB stores in Texas, Ace Hardwares, all the military bases across the U.S. So here we were down in the valley, Rio Grande Valley, down at Far, Texas, McAllen, Texas area. And then anyway, we went from there to Port Arthur to Victoria, and then from there to Port Arthur, and then to Beaumont. And they called and said, we got a show up. We need you to go to Frisco and do, if you'd squeeze it in. I said, sure, we'd squeeze it in. And everything about me is mobile. In fact, I carry 2 or 3 guitars in my automobile.
Wow.
Constantly, you know. But anyway, here we were. A guy named Jackie Harris had worked for me for 25 plus years. Here we were coming out, you know, heading to Frisco. And he said, I know you're tired. I'll drive a ball if you want me to. So I said, hop over here, hot rod. And my automobiles have stuff all over the dash, you know, envelopes, whatever, you know. And if you'll flip those over, there's probably a song or a half a song on them. And, but anyway, we were going to Frisco, Texas. And ironically, we were running parallel with a train track, or a railroad. And so I figured out real quick that a train will go 45 mile an hour. And so so, and they blow their horn at every crossing. So Jackie is the kind of guy that kind of likes to get under your skin and never. He's got a dry sense of humor, you know, but he loves doing that sarcasm stuff, you know. And but he matched the speed of our automobile to the train. Every crossing, that thing would blow its whistle. And I thought, well, I might as well just forget about the nap. And you know, of course, then, you know, the song about Frisco is about going to Frisco, but it, you know, I happen to think about Hank Williams and Muddy Water and Howlin' Wolf. You know, they all sing about love, lost love, and hard times, and whatever. So I thought I'd throw a little of that flavor in there with it. And but anyway, it's about it's a love song, so to speak. But I always thought, you know, about well, how would it be if you just hopped on a train and see where you wound up in Texas? You know. So
Yeah, absolutely.
that's the way. That's the storyline in the song. You know, it just when
I love it. When I saw the title of it, it kind of reminded me of a gentleman that was here in Branson and had a theater here, and his name was Boxcar Willie. I have to
you bet.
I have to do some of the research on him and how he got that boxcar thing, but I'm sure it came off of one of those trains like that, like you're talking about, Frisco. And then my stepmom retired from Union Pacific Railroad in Omaha, Nebraska. She was the secretary for that outfit up there too for a long time. So.
Yeah, but all the Texas people absolutely love that song because you know the lyrics. My sundown, I was in Austin. I didn't know where I was going. I was along for the ride. Couldn't tell if it was daylight by the thick fog out on Galveston Bay. You know, I mean, it just pinpoints different locations in Texas. You know, around about the journey on Frisco. You know.
Yeah. Well, I love your story of country music. Keep doing traditional country and keeping that alive. You're one of those great guys that I talk about all the time that I want to give kudos for doing that. You're exactly what radio needs, and we love having you on the program tonight. Where can folks find Phil McGarrah on social media if they want to check out more of your music?
Well, we have one album that we had 5 Grammy nominations on. It's on Amazon, Apple Music, all of the platforms, you know. CD maybe, but our latest stuff is not on there because I'm kind of rebellious against some of the other places now. They don't want to pay the artist anything.
Yeah.
You know, if you got 1 million plays, you might get 10 cents. But but I'd rather help out some charity as to do that. You know, but and I'm most thankful for folks like you, Tim, that have these platforms on the radio stations that plays my music and get it out there to people because we're all just people. And,
Yeah, exactly.
I write songs about people.
And country music is universal, and by one push of the button, not only are you getting on my radio station, but 10 other ones included in that. So Belgium, Germany, Denver, Colorado, Texas, Ireland, all over the place. Sweden, we'll put you out to Sweden.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I hear there's a lot of pretty girls over.
Yeah, absolutely. And they love country music too, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
You bet. Well, thank you, Phil, for doing this tonight, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. Let's do it again real soon. Have a great summer as well.
The pleasure has absolutely been mine, Tim, and we'll get all this info and get it all on our social platforms and stuff to where we can apprise folks, and I'm really excited to hear about the Branson Opry.
Well,
I thought it might already give that outfit a plug there because when y'all get that up and running, that is going to be the event for Branson.
I think so, and we appreciate the time tonight, and we look forward to seeing you here in Branson, and maybe in Eureka Springs, something like that. Me and my wife love to come down there, too. My youngest brother got married down there several years ago, so we come down there all the time. We'll hook up one of these days in person, and we'll put that out to social media, too. How about that?
That sounds wonderful.
You bet. Phil McGarrah, this is a duet with Ed Bruce. It is called Stubborn Cowboy Pride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Had his name carved on his buckle
and rope burns on his hands. On both sides of a broken heart, you could find her brand. He did all he could do to tame her. He thought he wouldn't fall. Now he's just an island you can't reach at all.
Oh, and every time he thinks of her, the hurting just gets worse.
And every time he hears her name, it makes him want to curse.
I don't see how he goes on living with it bottled up inside.
Guess the only way to hide the pain is with stubborn cowboy pride.
Someday he might love again, but he'll never let her know about the one that drove him in the ground and tore out his heart and soul.
He'll just keep on mending fences. Off into the sunset he'll ride, 'cause beneath that hat there's a mountain of stubborn cowboy pride. Oh, and every time he thinks of her, the hurting just gets worse.
And every time he hears her name, it makes him want to curse.
I don't see how he goes on living with it bottled up inside. I guess the only way to hide the pain is with stubborn cowboy pride.
In New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Saw the word Frisco on a boxcar, so I jumped inside. By sundown I was in Austin, didn't know where I was going, I was along for the ride. I couldn't tell if it was daylight by the thick fog out on Galveston Bay. Girl, since you left me, I can't tell the nighttime from the day. She was heading for the West Coast. That's the last count of her I had. Someone said San Francisco. I guess you had to see that gold sunset. So with a heart full of empty and a head full of broken dreams and plans, sometimes you gotta get away so you can find exactly where you stand. And as I fight the ghost within me, I find I'm fighting all alone. You used to be beside me until everything went wrong. And I don't believe in chasing rainbows, but I hope you find your pot of gold. Don't bother looking for me, 'cause all I'll be is gone. Within me, I find I'm fighting all alone. You used to be beside me until everything went wrong. And I don't believe in chasing rainbows, but I hope you find your pot of gold. Don't bother looking for me, 'cause all I'll be is gone. Saw the word Frisco on a boxcar, so I jumped inside.
His name is Phil Magara, and he's got some great traditional country music, doesn't he? He's from the state of Arkansas, and if you become friends with him, he said he'll write a song about you. He loves to write about his friends, so go give him a like and a follow. Tell him Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you. He's got great traditional country music, and it's a pleasure to talk to him tonight and have him on the program. You are welcome back anytime, my friend, and we will meet one of these days. We're not too far from each other. I'm in Branson, Missouri. He's in Arkansas. That's pretty darn close. He's pretty darn good, too, isn't he? What a great voice in the world of country music. Country radio needs that for sure. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is my website. We got lots of entertainment over there, too, when we're not on the radio. We also have a TV channel, ICTV, that stands for Indie Country Television. You can watch these independent artists that I play on the radio in action in great videos that they make. So be sure to check that out as well. And we've even got some Western movies. Phil Magara's music reminds me of some Western movies. So we got some John Wayne Westerns and all kinds of good stuff over on the website for your entertainment pleasure as well. But stick around to this live radio show for 2 more hours. We're going to play the best in new country music, and I've got another great radio interview with my good friend BBN from Canada. We're going to catch up with her and her music as well. First up, this artist I met back in 2023 in September when I hosted Freedom Jam USA. She is my good friend Taylor Hughes. If you're listening to her music, you got real good taste. That's the title of this first song, Good Taste from Taylor Hughes on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I like 'em down home, I like 'em outlaw, the kind I don't take back to mama. I like 'em rough around the edges, whiskey soaked, that good midnight tenor that soothes my soul. I'm bruised up in good time, I know it don't last, but I fall for the kind of guy that makes me raise my glass. Blame my heartache in the morning on the way they never chose. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. men. I like the way that they make it laid back. Little smoke, a little drink, never hurt, yeah. Call me an addict, it ain't a habit. When it gets stuck in my head, I gotta have it. So blame my heartache in the morning on the Wailing and the Jones. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. I'm a good-hearted woman, loves a good time, and God. Blame the way I forgive them on that walk the line. Well, it's a broken record played again and again. I blame my good taste in music for my bad taste in men. Ooh. Hey! Earl, Hank, and Haggard make 'em hard to resist. They lead to bad decisions. I ain't ready to quit. I ain't ready to quit. Blame my heartache in the morning on the Wailing and the Jones. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. I'm a good-hearted woman, loves a good time, and God. Blame the way I forgive them on that walk the line. Well, it's a broken record played again and again. I blame my good taste in music for my bad taste in men. I got good taste in music. I got bad taste in men. Play my good taste in music for my bad taste in men.
Number 2.
Came rolling into that church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home. I wear last night's hair in a second coat of that carbon black mascara. Lord bless my soul. I'm guilty as charged. Never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. If I take an extra sip of that communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come Judgment Day, gonna need an alibi. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as swing. Jesus in jail. Jesus in jail. Jesus in jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus in jail.
Once again, her name is Taylor Hughes. Taylor Hughes Music, if you want to check her out on social media. That is called Jesus in Jail. Me and Phil McGarrett, we've never been to jail. We found Jesus a long time ago. I don't like bars. Going to bars, I just don't do it. I don't even like those gray bars very much either. Jesus in Jail, Taylor Hughes, and before that, another great tune called Good Taste. You got good taste if you're tuned into the Tim Kelly Show tonight. We're playing 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That is how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. Who else does that in radio for female artists? Nobody. I do it. I love playing the music, and you get a good variety of music in this 3-song set as well. The brand new single out to radio for Taylor Hughes is her current one called Old Fashioned You. It is the 3rd one in the Triple Play for KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Gentleman Jack cleans up real nice, but he had a temper cold as ice. Sex on the beach, yeah, that one was fun. He had me thinking he was the one. PBR didn't get me too far. He's still drinking in college bars. Jaeger bomb came on too strong. Said he loved me by the end of the song. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I'll always come back to old-fashioned you. Once or twice I tried to give you up. I sailed the 7 seas with a bottle of rum. After a night of salty lime, I woke up to a tequila sunrise. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
In Cheyenne, I made a promise to Diane. No more rodeos, I've gone my last go round. The same promise that I made in San Antonio and Santa Fe. saddled up and let her down. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away. She'll watch me drive around her block, getting courage up to stop, to make her one more promise I can't keep. The way I love the rodeo, yes, I should let her go before I hurt her more than she loves me. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away, and I'll lose more than I'm gonna win someday. Wild horses just stay wild, and her heart is all I break. Wild horses keep dragging me away. Wild horses.
Song number 2.
Gasoline going up every day. Damn, no pump taking half my pay. Last time I went to the grocery store, bought beans and rice, couldn't afford no more. After Uncle Sam gets his cut, gotta run 2 weeks on 19 bucks. What about the poor boys hanging on to guns and Jesus, working hard in a country that just don't seem to need us? What about the mortgage and feeding our families? What about the good jobs they keep sending overseas? We ain't got a voice, ain't got a choice. All we get is hot air and noise. What about the poor boys out here in the country where it's real? Does anyone give a damn how we feel? Man, if you can't tell me what's going on, I'll be the first to cast that stone. Energy credits won't fill my tank. Going green won't pay the bank. What about the poor boys hanging on to guns and Jesus, working hard in a country that just don't seem to need us? What about the mortgage and feeding our families? What about the good jobs they keep sending overseas? We ain't got a voice, ain't got a choice. Our way of life is gonna be destroyed. What about the poor boys? about the good jobs they keep sending overseas? We ain't got a voice, ain't got a choice. Our way of life is gonna be destroyed. What about the poor boys? What about the poor boys hanging on to guns and Jesus? Lord, it just don't seem to need us. What about the poor boys? What about our families? What about the good jobs? What about our factories? Said, what about the poor boys? Hey, what about us now?
His name is David Wills, and that is a great tune called Poor Boys. I can relate to that. I'm in radio, ladies and gentlemen. And before that, a great tune that he wrote for Garth Brooks, who made a big hit out of it in the 90s. That is called Wild Horses. I'm sure you've heard Garth perform that one. So that is not a cover song because David Wills owns the rights to that song. He is the one that wrote it. Garth Brooks just made a big hit out of it. Hey, I want you to tune in to another radio friend of mine. Stephen F. Adams is going to be on the air this week on his station that we partner with, soundwave1radio.com, and he's going to be going on the air from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. all day Monday on Memorial Day, and he's going to be interviewing and playing folks that musicians that are veterans. So have a great Memorial Day and go check out my buddy Stephen F. Adams and soundwave1radio.com. That's a great program, and you can also click on my website on our syndicated radio tab and the station partner, TV and radio partners tab as well, and you'll find Stephen F. Adams and Soundwave Radio 1. The third song in the triple play for David Wills is a great song with a great video that you can check out on my TV channel, ICTV. That is Indie Country Television. When a Plan Comes Together from David Wills on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this triple play Thursday.
I must have been kissing those lips just right. Look at that smile on her face tonight. I held her back, but just close enough. I think she's falling in love. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? A blanket of stars and soft music on. Even the moonlight was playing along. Her little heart never had a chance. I felt her melt in my hands. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? plan comes together. Don't you love it when a plan comes together?
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played. These next 3, though, you're going to get to hear the stories behind them with my good friend BB Ann from Canada. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing awesome tonight. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the show, and I appreciate the time, and I appreciate the music as well.
Hey, thanks. It's awesome to be back.
Yeah, great to have you. You're from Ontario, Southern Ontario.
Southern Ontario, that is right.
Great music up there in Canada, man. I've been getting a lot of it, and I want to thank Robert Moody for hooking us up again. And he has Tailgate Country Radio, and the Tim Kelly Show plays on there as well. So it's been a great relationship with Robert Moody and those folks.
Hey, yeah, he's been more than awesome to me, and he's it's great to have him on my side.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got some great music, and we both recognize that, you know, and I know in about 30 seconds or not if I'm going to load a song, and your music makes the cut every time.
Oh, I get that stream from you, eh? That 30-second mark. I love it.
Absolutely. You know, and it's just like some of these talent competitions that we have over here in the United States, and you probably get to watch them up there too, but, you know, NBC's The Voice, where they do the 4-chair turns. If you turn every one of them, you know, I mean, you turn my chair pretty quick, so that's good stuff.
Well, I like it. Hopefully if I ever make it there, you are one of the judges then, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about growing up in the world of country music and wanting to do something in country music.
Well, I mean, I did grow up in quite a small town in Southern Ontario. I grew up listening to a lot of 90s country. 90s country music was kind of where it was at when I grew up. So I still, to this day, that's probably my favorite genre to put on, something that I can turn on and not turn off. But, you know, a lot of my childhood and throughout, you know, even high school, I didn't pursue my music to the extent that I probably should have or could have, but I played a lot of sports, and I didn't really start branching out into my music until within the last 5 years or so.
Oh, okay.
What
kind of sports?
Amazing.
What kind of sports were you playing?
Well, I played like every sport in school, but I did play travel basketball. I played that all through high school, and I actually grew up bowling, 10-pin bowling.
No kidding.
Yeah, my parents owned a bowling alley where I grew up, and I started bowling when I was really young, and I did travel bowling. I was actually on Team Ontario down here for bowling and tried out for Team Canada. I didn't make it, but that was a big part of my life growing up, was bowling.
Man, I love that too. When I was a young man, I was in a bowling league and maintained about a 160 average, and you know, not great, but I had a few 200 games. I think 220 was my best game.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad average. 160.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. I think my highest average was 213. 213.
Okay. That's awesome.
That was my last year of bowling. I took a few years off for college and came back as an adult, and I think I had a lot more fun with it because you could have a drink or two, you know, and I bowled my best I ever bowled.
Thus the new song, Gin and You, right?
There we go.
What a segue, huh? We're going to talk about that song here in just a little bit, but now let's talk about in the 90s, you know, and you and me hit that right on the nail on the head. We have that in common because that 90s country is what got me to want to do country radio. I started DJing music in the 80s, and you know, those groups like Madonna and REO Speedwagon, Chicago, Michael Jackson, those 80s artists, but that 90s country got me too. And so let's talk about that. You know, that's music that we're still talking about 35 years ago. Can you believe that?
That is wild. I might be older than 35, so there we go.
There we go. Writing your own material and your own music too. Tell us about that. I love to hear about songwriting.
About my songwriting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Like I said, within the last few years, that's kind of when I first started pursuing my music, and that is when I started writing music. I started about 3.5 years ago, and I kind of fell in love with the idea of being able to write my own songs, stuff I want to sing, melodies I want to sing, words I want to get out, and that's kind of how it started. I started writing. I did kind of go a little manic in the first month or two. I don't even know how many things I wrote, how many songs I wrote. Not that I sing them all, but it must have just been something I needed to get out of me. And I haven't stopped. Honestly, I think for me, the writing part of the whole music is what I love the most, is being able to write a song, something that I want to get out and sing about, whether it be happy, sad, or whatnot. So, yeah.
You know, and that's interesting too, because that helps so many people out there, small crowds, big crowds, and I see you play all of that, you know, as a solo artist. You do stuff as a duo. You can put a full band show together, and you know, you're helping somebody out in that crowd that you don't even know, you know, that can resonate with the songs that you're singing.
You know what? I hope to. I hope that is something that I do, because that's why I enjoy music. I go to watch and listen to music because of those exact reasons, because it's relatable, something I want to sing, something I, you know, have maybe felt, or, you know, so I really do hope that does happen with my music.
Yep, and it wouldn't be a bad deal if we're talking about your music 25, 30 years from now either, and it becomes classic, huh?
That wouldn't be a big bad deal at all.
Right? Who are some of those who are some of those famous female artists, maybe in particular, that influenced you in the world of country music, that made you want to do something?
Well, Canadian #1 obviously would be Shania Twain. So she's Southern Ontario as well. She's born like half an hour from where I live.
Wow.
So that's kind of cool. She was definitely one of my biggest inspirations. She's awesome. I love how she can just like rock a stage. She's not like, as much as she could be emotional, she's fun, and that's kind of what I want to be. I want to be more fun country. I do write emotional music, but I love performing in a little bit more of a happy way, if that makes sense.
Right.
But yeah, we were just talking about a song that I covered today. Studs in the Bucket, not Canadian, but Sarah Evans. Like, that song came out weird, like what you were saying, like, what was it, 20, however many years ago it was we were talking about today. And one of the guys in my band, he's like, I knew that song, but I didn't really know it. And we were talking about it today. He's like, do you know it's this old? And I was like, yeah, it's early 2000s. Like, it's just wild. 25 years ago, I think it was.
Yep, Sarah Evans.
Yeah, a lot of that country, I guess, was really big inspiration, and even to now, when I'm kind of like in my newer writing, kind of trying to figure out not who I am, but why I like writing fun country music and why I like singing to it. So yeah, there's definitely been a lot of inspiration around.
You got a lady by the name of Terry Clark up there too, from Canada, and she's talking about this one song. You know,
we do.
Better Things to Do, and she's talking about watching Phil Donahue. Now, I grew up watching that show, so that shows my age, you know.
I mean, we all got to grow up, but I didn't think it'd come so fast, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and time flies when you're having fun, too. When you're doing what you love to do, you know, there's nothing better than that, is there?
There's not. It's like... I work a job. I have kids, and it's kind of like you sit and you look forward to those nights. Like tonight, I have a jam night, so my full band meet at around 7:30, 7:45, and it's just awesome. Passes the time, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like you're passing time, but it's a lot of fun. You're putting work into it, like you're working, but it's not really, if that makes sense.
Well, I'm doing the same thing, and I look forward to the Thursdays and Friday nights when I get to be on the radio and talk to folks like you, because you know, this is a passion of mine, you know, is to give you guys a format to get the music out there. And not only are you getting on my radio station tonight, you're getting on 10 others, so 11 total tonight around the country and around the world.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It is.
Cool.
Isn't it? Country music
that is really cool.
Yeah, country music is universal. You get to perform around the world without leaving your house.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah,
I like that
absolutely. And I see that you've been performing with a great group called the Reclaws, too, or you're getting ready to, maybe, or maybe you've already done that performance, but they're awesome as well, aren't they?
are awesome. I'm actually not performing with them until Labor Day weekend. Actually, it will be.
Oh, okay. That'll be a great show. That'll be a great show. So yeah, maybe if we do another interview before then, we can promote that again because they are fantastic. You're fantastic, and so yeah, you're one of those great Canadian artists that is always high on my radar. When Robert mentions you, I'm like, yes, I'll interview her again. Look.
Yeah, I would love to. Anytime you want to interview me, I'm here.
Yeah,
for sure.
that is awesome. Well, let's talk about that first song that we're going to play for the folks tonight called Gin and You, your brand new one.
Yes. That is actually the first song I ever wrote, believe it or not.
Is that right?
Didn't end up recording it. Yeah, I didn't end up recording it till last year because I wasn't really 100% happy with the way we were performing it. So it just took me quite a while to get it how I wanted it to sound. And yeah, I recorded it last year down in Tennessee, in Franklin, Tennessee, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you do come to the United States then and record. That's awesome.
I do. Yeah, you know what? That was my first Gin and You, so the EP, all 4 songs, I actually did record. I drove down myself. I had a recording studio find my music online and wanted to work with me, and I guess, you know, the price was right, so I drove down there, and I drove by myself. It was great. It was an awesome trip for just me to go and recorded 4 new songs.
That is awesome. What's the name of the recording studio? Let's give them a big shout out.
Yeah, it's called Off the Row Studios, and they're in Franklin, Tennessee.
I have heard
Off
of
the
them.
Row.
I have heard of them.
Yeah.
How about that? You know, that's interesting. On Music Row, it looks like a bunch, and you probably went there too if you were anywhere close to Nashville. You got to go check out Music Row. But these older 2-story homes, you know, down Music Row, and then inside's where all the magic happens. It's just crazy how that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild, eh?
It is pretty wild, and you know, a lot of history in Nashville. They do call it Music City for a reason. And you know, downtown now, there's all of these artists are opening up their own venues. There's a bunch of them now downtown.
Yeah, I have seen that. There is a lot.
Yep. So tell us about, and I know the music scene is hot up there in Canada. What about Ontario for country music? I bet it's pretty hot too.
Yeah, you know what? It's not too bad. I find there's a lot of, like, where I'm from, there's definitely a big range of music, country, more like I find there's a lot of folk country kind of around this area, if that makes sense. It's a lot more folk than it is like a, I don't know, your go-to country music, right?
Yep.
But around where I am, Windsor area, there is not a ton. There's not a ton of like huge venues or anything like that to really play at. You kind of got to branch yourself out and drive a little bit to get where you want to go, I guess. But
I got you.
I love road trips, so it doesn't matter to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, one thing that you're doing well in the world of country music in Canada is hitting the country music charts. I see that you got a song that's #2 on the Canadian country music charts right now, so that's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you know what, that's been awesome for me. I think I've had 3 songs on the Canadian indie chart now, so that's been, that's awesome, and I thank Rob Moody for that as well, and it's awesome that my music is being heard around.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you got good people working with you and good people in your corner, man, and good things happen, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's great to have you on the program again tonight, and we're going to play Gin and You, and then we're going to come back and talk about another song called Mean to My Heart. Her name is BBN, and we're going to play Gin and You right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Night with you.
Her name is BBN. That is called Jen and You, and what a great song. Thank you for sending that our way, and it's a pleasure to play you on the radio, young lady.
Hey, I'm very thankful that you did play my song on the radio.
Absolutely. We're going to give you 2 more on this triple play. Everybody on the program gets 3 songs in a row tonight, but I love hearing the stories behind them in these interviews. So this next one's an interesting title, Mean to My Heart. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this one was really fun to write. Actually, it's kind of funny. The morning I wrote it, I was with my 3 kids, and my middle, his name is Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what happened. I couldn't remember exactly, but he looked at me and he said, "Mom," he's like, "You're not my best friend anymore." And I said, "Oh," I was like, "That's so mean to my heart." And then I was like, "Ooh, I like that line." And then I started just playing some random sad chords, and then I was like, this is kind of going somewhere. And I actually wrote the song right then, most of it right then and there, and that was the story behind it. But the writing about the song was kind of about being hurt in a relationship, obviously, and then not knowing about it. But I like to use a lot of word play. Like I love words when it comes to my writing. So like it's talking about why are you so mean to my heart, but then it goes to I can't be so mean to my heart. And it's like, what does that mean to my heart? If that makes you can understand it when you hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love performing that song. We actually perform it now with my band, my full band, but we kick it up a notch, so it's quite faster. It's a little more like rock country. It's really fun. But yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. I was telling you off the air, we were kind of getting to know each other again off the air, and I'm the oldest of 5 boys, and my middle brother, the third one, his name is Ben too, so we kind of have that in common.
Oh, that is funny. My middle and your middle. Wow.
Yeah,
cool.
Absolutely. And the third song is called Back Home. It's always good to get back home, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. That's not what that song is about, but it's actually a quite sad song, so it's fun when you say that. It's okay. But it's good to go home. I don't live too far from where I grew up most of my life, so I can just easily drive. But I did lose my mom when I was a bit younger, in my early 20s, and that's what this song was about. It's awesome. I have a few songs I've been able to write to her and also record and release. So it's nice to be able to have these songs and like you said, hope somebody can connect to that. So basically this song is about every time I go home, I just feel so alone. So when I was in my early 20s, I bought the house I grew up in, kind of thinking that it would help me get closer to my mom and what I was missing, but it kind of just made me feel like lonelier because she wasn't there. So that's kind of what that song was. That's kind of what that song is about.
Okay, real emotional song there. And you are back home with your dad. You're getting ready to do a jam session with your dad and some folks over there right now after we get off the radio tonight. So
I am right now.
That is cool. When you have your family and your friends supporting you in the world of music, and actually you guys are making music together tonight, there's nothing better, man. That's got to be awesome.
It is honestly, it's awesome. My band will be here tonight. We are practicing for a big show we got coming up Friday, but it's always fun because my dad, he played guitar his whole life and he sings, so he'll pop in every once in a while, sing some lyrics or play some chords. So it's really fun. It's a fun atmosphere for sure.
Well, you've been fun having you on the program again. It's been fun, and let's tell everybody where they can find you on social media. I've been looking at your website, but I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, so you can find me anywhere that you search BBN Music. So my social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is all at BBN Music, www.bbnmusic.com. And all of there has all of wherever you can stream any of my music. I do have a YouTube channel as well, which is BBN Music, and there I did put out my first music video ever, and that was for Jen and You, so that's out there as well. But yeah.
Awesome.
Find me.
Well, absolutely, and we can find her on the Canadian Country Independent Music Charts as well. Her name is BBN, and thank you for another great radio interview tonight, and thank Robert Moody as well for setting us up tonight. Appreciate it.
I will. Yes, thank you, Rob. I will send him a message as well. Thank you so much, Tim.
You're welcome. This is called Mean to My Heart, and then we're going to kick off the top of the next hour with Back Home from BBN on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
He said he knew I was the one from the start. What does that mean to my heart? He said he'll be there for me, near and far. What does that mean to my heart? He said he loves me. He fell so hard, so what does that mean to my heart? 'Cause every time I fall in love, my heart breaks me, and every time I get back up, I just can't believe that I am here once again. I should have known from the start that I'd be sitting here in tears. While you mean to my heart, he said it wasn't him. Nah, he never take it that far. What does that mean to my heart? He said he loves me. He fell so hard, so what does that mean to my heart? 'Cause every time I fall in love, my heart breaks me, and every time I get back up, I just can't believe that I'm here once again. I should have known from the start that I'd be sitting here in tears. Wow, you mean to my He said he's sorry. Can we restart? Well, I'm sorry, I can't be that mean to my heart.
Another hour of the best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
It's getting colder. The leaves are falling. I wanna get somewhere. Somewhere I'm wanted. So I drive. And I drive. I'm on route to get to you. When I get home, I'm always alone. I tend to
It sure was good to catch up with my good friend BBN from Ontario, Canada, and check out her great music tonight on the show and give her a triple play as well. Unfortunately, about 2 weeks after we pre-recorded this radio interview, we lost the gentleman that set it up. Robert Moody passed away suddenly from a major heart attack, and Tailgate Country Radio was his radio station. It is still on the air, and the Tim Kelly Show is still on that radio station, so if you guys want to check that out, you still can, and hopefully it will stay on the air. His son Josh is going to keep it going, and we're going to interview him real soon, and he's going to be able to tell about his dad's legacy in radio. Robert Moody was a great guy. We just connected. We never spoke face-to-face or on the phone or anything like that, but he would email me all the time, and I definitely would interview the artists that he sent me, like BBN and Chase Stevens, bunch of great Canadian artists up there, and it is going to be a major loss, but we'll get through it, and we will carry on his legacy for sure. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I am live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am also live on TikTok if you want to see this face for radio, and you can see it on my shirt as well. I had a shirt made with my face on it. You can check that out on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air, and I'm also live over here on Facebook as well. We got a mini movie behind me on the background there. That is a lot of cool stuff that you can do in Branson. We got Silver Dollar City in there. We got the Showboat Branson Bell. We got Whitewater. We got some shows in there that you can check out. We got the Branson Scenic Railway. That is a train ride that goes clear down into Arkansas and back. So a lot of fun things to do. And we got the shows. We got a live show right now. Let's get back to the music. The latest single from my good friend Lee Sims from Colorado is called Wyoming Wind. Kicking off hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
To go, she stayed behind. He was the best in the world at one time. She couldn't hold him. Lord knows she tried. A rodeo man always needs one more ride. She sits alone and stares at her ring, then walks out at night and cries when she sings. Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. You're wild and you're free, like that old tumbleweed. You've been everywhere, you've seen everything there is to see. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. It was harder this time than ever before. She longed for the sound of his key in the door. When she got the call, it cut like a knife. A Bronco Cheyenne taken his life. His final words with his dying breath said, scatter my ashes, let the wind do the rest. Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. And you're free, like that old tumbleweed. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me.
Song number 2.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. Suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
Once again, his name is Lee Sims. He is from the state of Colorado. That's a great song called I'm Gonna Let You Down. And before that, Wyoming Wind, his brand new single out to radio. I am not gonna let you down. We're gonna play another hour of the best in new country music, and every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row. That is how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. Lee Sims and I had a great radio interview a while back. That is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, and that is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And after this live show is over tonight, you can check out the interviews from tonight's show as well with Phil McGarrah and BB. They will also land in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can go back and listen to them over and over again. And for the artists, they can download them on their social media if they so wish to do that. Big on the Little Things is the third song in the Triple Play for Lee Sims on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I take Route 405 sometimes on my way home. It's a little out of my way, but that's the way I go. There's a patch of wildflowers that grow summer, fall, and spring. My baby's big on little things. I rise and shine with the morning sun long before she does. I head downstairs to the kitchen and I grab her favorite cup. Her sweet kiss comes with that coffee that I bring. My baby's big on little things. A little white framed wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little ones someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. She's big on little things. I pick up that cell phone for no reason and no rhyme, just to remind her that she's always on my mind. I smile just thinking of her smiling when it rains. My baby's big on little things. A little white framed wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little ones someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. White frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little ones someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little. My baby's big on little. My baby's big on little things. Big on little things.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
The daylight's fading slowly. The town with you is standing still. I'm waiting for you only. The slightest touch and I feel weak. I cannot lie from you. I cannot hide. And I'm losing will to try. Can't hide it. Can't fight it. So go on. Come on, leave me breathless and tease me. It's all I can deny this. So love it and feel it. Make me long for your kiss. Go on. never want to wake up. Don't lose it, don't leave it. So go on. Come on, leave me breathless, tempt me, tease me. It's a lie, you can't deny this. I love it and feel it. Make me long for your kiss. Go on, yeah. Come on. And I can't lie from you, I cannot hide. And I've lost my will to try. Can't hide it, can't fight it. So go on. Come on, leave me breathless, tempt me, tease me. It's a lie, you can't deny this. I love it and feel it. Make me long for your kiss. Go on. Come on, leave me breathless. Go on. Come on, leave me breathless. Go on.
Song number 2.
Used to be gone by the break of dawn, chasing that sun 40 year old. No one could get to you, no one ever knew you, till he came along, lighting up the scene, stealing your heart in his army green. But there's no way you know it, when he will be going. You might be scared to death when they call him away, regretting every single word you couldn't say. Don't let go of him, don't get over him, like a cowboy who's been too afraid to settle. He's always gonna be with whom you'd wanna be. Come on, take the reins, 'cause girl, it's now or never. For he's gone forever. You say it ain't wrong, having time to lose, but you're holding your breath as he breaks the news. He says there's nothing to it, he won't make you through it. You know that there's a chance that he won't hold the line. So go on, say the words, you're running out of time. Don't let go of him, don't get over him, like a cowboy who's been too afraid to settle. He's always gonna be with whom you'd wanna be. Come on, take the reins, 'cause girl, it's now or never. For he's gone forever. For he's gone forever. Don't let go of him, don't get over him, like a cowboy who's been too afraid to settle. He's always gonna be with whom you'd wanna be. Come on, take the reins, 'cause girl, it's now or never. Come on, save the day and get your act together. For he's gone forever.
is a very talented young lady in the world of country music. That is called Gone Forever, and before that, another great song called Breathless. The artist is Ina Rose. I-N-A is her first name, Ina Rose. Go check her out on social media. Tell her you found her on the Tim Kelly Show, and the reason I found her is because she scrolled across my YouTube feed because she has a video to this next song, and I'm always looking for videos for ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. You can check out the video to this next song called Keep a Heart from Breaking for Ina Rose. Right now it's live on the radio on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
At 17, you took my hand, taking a leap when you asked me to dance. I fell for you and never felt so free. I couldn't wait to take your name, telling my heart you were feeling the same, and all I knew was love would never leave. But maybe I was a bit naive, believing in all that we could be. Sugar-coated all you want, ain't no way we're getting it done without it tasting bitter. It's just like liquor, it'll burn on your tongue. There ain't no one else to blame, I'm just desperate for a change. It don't matter how you bring it, what you're saying. You can't keep a heart from breaking. We lost track of who we are, rusting like strings on a worn out guitar. We'll never be the way we were before. Maybe we'll fall in love again. But can I hold on and just pretend? Sugar-coated all you want, ain't no way we're getting it done without it tasting bitter. It's just like liquor, it'll burn on your tongue. There ain't no one else to blame, I'm just desperate for a change. It don't matter how you bring it, what you're saying. You can't keep a heart from breaking. I'm tired of wishing and waiting, saying that time will make it better, but I'm facing I ought to let you go. Sugar-coated all you want, ain't no way we're getting it done without it tasting bitter. It's just like liquor, it'll burn on your tongue. There ain't no one else to blame, I'm just desperate for a change. It don't matter how you bring it, what you're saying. It don't matter how much longer you keep waiting. You can't keep a heart from breaking. You can't keep a heart from breaking.
Hello, this is old Webb Dalton. You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing the best new country.
Look out my window, I see the ocean blue. Close my eyes, I see visions of you. driving over, baby, I'm in the mood. I can't wait to see your headlights in my driveway, and that beautiful full moon shining your way to my door. Baby, I'm in love, and I swear by the stars above, you light up my life. I can't wait to see your headlights. Oh, I can't wait to see your headlights. Baby, I want you to walk to my door. It's my motor run. Baby, we kiss and take off our clothes. Gets my heart pumping. There's no feeling like holding you. And you know just what to do. I can't wait to see your headlights in my driveway, in that beautiful full moon shining your way to my door. Baby, I'm in love, and I swear by the stars above, you light up my life. I can't wait to see your headlights. Oh, I can't wait to see your headlights. I can't wait to see your headlights in my driveway, in that beautiful full moon shining your way to my door. Baby, I'm in love, and I swear by the stars above, you light up my life. I can't wait to see your headlights. I can't wait to see your headlights. I can't wait to see your headlights. I can't wait to see your headlights.
Song number 2.
I won't think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I won't think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you, honey. Some days there's a cloud, yes, sometimes light gets dark around me day in and day out. Lately I'm making everything about me. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much you give, maybe wasn't all that I could give, and it gives me a feel, because I know that I just didn't think. I want to think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I want to think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything that you need. And you know me, but instead of running, you put on a ring, and I can't be lucky forever. So I gotta think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you. Yeah, I wanna think of you first. Yeah, I gotta think of you first. I wanna think of you first. Yeah, I wanna think of you first.
His name is Jesse Smith. That is Jesse. Jesse Smith Music is where you can find him all over social media. Think of You First and Headlights. Two great songs, one great artist, and he's going to be a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show coming up later on this summer. You can check out my full live radio interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com, and I've got some great interviews coming up. Got two great ones tomorrow night, too, from New Brunswick, both of them. Flo Durrell is going to join me on the program, and Terry Mellinson. Still Water Runs Deep. That is true, and that is the title of the third song for Jesse Smith on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Still water runs deep, asking for heartbeat. When your glance crosses mine, still water runs deep, and I'm off of my feet. You got me wanting your love. I know why you look away. I know why you look away. I know why you look away. I'm still looking at you. I'm still looking at you. Still water runs deep. You making me wait when you yell out across the bar. Still water runs deep. I think I might be just what you looking for. Whoa. I know why you look away. Yeah, I know why you look away. I know why you look away. I'm still looking at you. Still water runs deep. You were looking at me, and I saw that hunger in your eye. Still water runs deep. Tonight I can't sleep, 'cause I got your love on my mind. Oh, I know why you look away. I know why you look away. I know why you look away. But I'm still looking at you. I'm still looking at you. I'm still looking at you. I'm still looking at you.
Hey y'all, this is Ashley Ewing and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I'm not looking for a hero, I'm not looking for a friend. I'm not looking for nothing that'll break this heart again. I'm not looking for answers that I haven't found yet. I'm just looking for something that'll help make me forget. Just be my painkiller, a one-night heart healer. Give me whatever you got that can make this hurt go away. Tonight you can be the one to kiss my lips and leave me numb. Whisper in my ear, make them disappear for a little while. Just be my be my pain. Finally come down to my last resort. Gonna have to try something I never thought I'd try before. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. But I got a feeling that missing him will kill me if I don't. Just be my painkiller, a one-night heart healer. Give me whatever you got that can make this hurt go away. Tonight you can be the one to kiss my lips and leave me numb. Whisper in my ear, make them disappear for a little while. Just be my painkiller. Be my painkiller. Don't say a word, just help me say goodbye. And be my painkiller, one-night heart healer. Give me whatever you got that can make this hurt go away. Tonight you can be the one to kiss my lips and leave me numb. Whisper in my ear, make them disappear for a little while. Just be my painkiller. Be my
Song number 2.
My heart shattered like a windshield. My pockets like a gaslight on E. Three bald tires and a shady spare, but way too tired to care about anything but chasing the dream. This old gal ain't giving up. Yeah, I know the odds are tough. I still got blacktop left to burn and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see Nashville sky shine as bright as they once did. His gray hair, it tells a story, but it's nowhere near the end. Yeah, the future's in my hands. This old gal ain't giving up. Yeah, I know the odds are tough. Still got blacktop left to burn, and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see the little girl I used to be, and she still loves to ride these Tennessee miles. Dollar tips and broken strings, calloused hands and neon dreams, empty crowds and sleepless nights. I still believe it's worth the fight. This old gal ain't giving up. I know the odds are tough. I still got blacktop left to burn, and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see the little girl I used to be, and she still loves to ride. Oh, I still love to ride these Tennessee miles. Stars in the Nashville sky shine as bright as they once did.
She is my good friend Don Ricks. That is called Tennessee Miles. And before that, another great tune of hers called Painkiller. Music is exactly that, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? If you're feeling bad or sad or down or anything like that, turn on some music. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And we've been playing some great music in the last 3 hours of this program as well. If you want to check out the recent interview that I did with Don Ricks from a couple of months ago, it is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. When we did that interview a couple of months ago, I had the privilege of doing the worldwide exclusive release of this next song. Her latest single out to radio is called Broken Pieces from Don Ricks on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Please don't get me wrong, you're doing everything right, and I wanna go where you wanna go, just not tonight. I'm still healing from a wound that cut too deep, taking it one step at a time, relearning how to breathe. I know it's not fair, you have to pay for his mistakes, but I'll get past the hurt and let you in someday. But it ain't easy letting go when forever walks away, it leaves a hole. Wish I could find the answer, but I don't know where to start trying to love you.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
This life found me, this life got me. Cocaine numb in the driver's seat, rolling through Memphis at 2:30 feet. Still got miles ahead and mouths to feed. Sun coming up, sun going down. It's all the same, just different town. Yeah, I've always been a pedal to the floor, roughneck and wild like my family before. With a bottle, with the throttle on a 6-day run. Fast lane living, trying to outrun the sun. 50's creeping up too fast. Gotta slow it down and just relax. Hit the church for some good book teaching. Y'all know I need it. Uncle was a preacher man trying to live right. Might take a look back at his life. They say the apple don't fall far from the tree, but man, that gospel missed Cody and me. I say the oil don't leak far from the truck. Keep pressing my luck. Gonna hand this life down one day. Hell no, I'ma hammer it down till my time comes. Back it on up to heaven's dock. Make a little thunder as I shift her down. See if St. Pete wants to take a sip. It's just a heavenly hammer lane. Heavenly hammer lane. Yeah, still blowing doors off. I'm cocaine numb in the driver's seat, rolling through Memphis at 2:30 feet. Still got miles ahead and mouths to feed. Sun coming up, sun going down. It's all the same, just different town. They say the apple don't fall far from the tree, but man, that gospel missed Cody and me. I say the oil don't leak far from the truck. Keep pressing my luck. Gonna hand this life down one day. Hell no, no, I'ma hammer it down till my time comes. Back it on up to heaven's dock. Make a little thunder as I shift her down. It's just a heavenly hammer lane. Heavenly hammer lane. Yeah, still blowing doors off.
Number 2.
Out here in Oklahoma, the stars are shining bright, but they don't hold a candle to the love that's out of sight. Girl, I'm counting down the days till I'm back in your arms, where my heart wants to stay. Oh, I'm looking up at this smoky 3/4 moon, praying you're stargazing, wishing I was home soon. Every twinkle in the sky's a whisper of your name. In this wide open space, girl, it just ain't the same. I miss your laugh, your touch, the way you make me feel. So I'll keep on dreaming till I'm back in Ohio for real. The crickets are singing, but they can't tune my heart. It's a melody of missing you,
tearing me apart. Saturday night's coming, I'll be on that road. With every mile I drive, it's you I'll be holding close. Oh, I'm looking up at this smoky three-quarter moon, praying you're stargazing, wishing I was home soon. Every twinkle in the sky's a whisper of your name. In this wide open space, girl, it just ain't the same. I miss your laugh, your touch, the way you make me feel. So I'll keep on dreaming till I'm back in Ohio for real. Just a few more sunsets, a few more stars to shine. I'll be wrapped in your arms, girl, forever be mine. So until I'm with you, I'll keep looking above, knowing this smoky moon is watching over our love. Oh, I'm looking up at this smoky three-quarter moon, praying you're stargazing, wishing I was home soon. Every twinkle in the sky's a whisper of your name. In this wide open space, girl, it just ain't the same. I miss your laugh, your touch, the way you make me feel. So I'll keep on dreaming till I'm back in Ohio for real. Yeah, I'll keep on dreaming till I'm back in Ohio for real. With you in my arms, that's the only thing I feel. Stars above guide me through the night. In the silence, your memory feels so right. Count the moments like fireflies in flight, waiting for the dawn till you're back in my.
His name is Boss Stone. That is called Stargazing, and before that, another great tune called In It for the Long Haul. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, In It for the Long Haul. We've had a great 3-hour show tonight, and you guys are awesome for hanging out with me that long, and we still got people coming in here, believe it or not. So that's great, and we're going to do it again tomorrow night. We'll call it New Music Friday, and I'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. Added.com to that, and you can catch me live on my website as well. One more for the triple play for Boss Stone. His latest single out to radio is called Keep It in the Country, or Keep Me in the Country, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on Triple Play Thursday.
Blacked out, jacked up, burnout, souped up, rolling down 41 with the windows up. 10 minutes early, hard racing on a first day. Turn the music down, can't let it escalate. She's waiting outside with some sweet tea, short skirt, tank top, looking radiant and free. A little too fancy for the Dairy Queen, but I love her style. It's a perfect scene. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, dive in after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. 12 years later, she's still holding tight. Couple kids and a bloodhound by our side at night. Couldn't picture life in any other way. I thank the stars for that fateful day.
Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, we'll dive in after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. So here we are on this winding road, with laughter and love in this little boat. Through every season, I'm so glad she chose to keep me in the country where love ever grows.
Once again, his name is Boss Stone. That is called Keep Me in the Country. Well, I plan on it. I'll do it again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on KICR Indie Country Radio, live from Branson, Missouri, tomorrow night. And we got a great show tomorrow night, too. I'm going to have Terry Mellinson and Flo Durrell on the program. They are both from New Brunswick, and you're going to enjoy their music and the stories behind their songs as well. I want to thank my special guests tonight. We had Phil McGarrah and BBN on the program tonight. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate it very, very much. I'll see you on the radio tomorrow night. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me